Holy crap. $339,000 for a condo on the lake? They don't even accept pets? Well, you'll be completely shocked to know that I could not resist going to Menards and getting the $12 smartwatch. I think normally it's $20, and then it was on sale for like 11 something, and if I mail in the rebate, I can get it down to $9, because, you know, I'm totally going to bother mailing in a rebate for $1. It's actually branded Sylvania. And I also got some other things when I was there, because it took me a while to find it. You know, I had to look around the store, and I actually had to ask directions. I'm like, where is this fine item in your flyer? And then I found it. But I also found some other things very near to it. There was this cheap portable game system. I think this was like $10. So I'm like, oh, I can't resist that. And then also some rip-off AirPods. Of course, again, Fisher is a name brand. So I actually bought two of these. One to tear down and another one to use, if they actually work. That is the shortest USB cable I've ever seen. Ooh, the smartwatch. Is it charging? Who knows? Oh man, I feel ripped off. Does it have some sort of... Oh, there we go. Charging. Well, I was actually talking about this to... I think it was the employee who always comments on my Halo Reach t-shirt. He was like training the person who checked this out for me, and he's like, oh man, I've seen other people buy those. It's like, how could it even be good for that price? I'm like, well, I just want to look what's inside of it. Oh, it's got a motor in it. Oh, it is in company mode. What is company mode? Oh, can I actually... Does this actually work? Is it a resistive touchscreen? It's gotta be. Okay, we have to search for the smartwatch. Oh, I had to turn on Bluetooth on the watch. Now I can see it. Oh boy, I'm gonna connect it to my smartphone. Yay. Is it connected? Oh, yep, there's my Pixel. Okay, did we connect? I can't get over how poor the documentation is on this $11 watch. Bluetooth pairing code. Pair. Yes. Connecting. Okay. Oh, maybe there's like a timeout window. I gotta admit, I don't actually use Bluetooth that much for things. Okay, I finally got it connected. It should be going over the phone now, or the watch. Yep, it sounds like it's coming through on the watch is ringing now.
Hello?
Hey, I'm calling you back again. Can you hear me?
On the watch. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you imagine that you would live long enough to get a phone call from an $11 watch from Menards?
I'm only 69. In this day and age, I could live to be 99.
So 69 is the new 99? Oh, right. It works the other way around. I forgot.
59.
Well, obviously, this would be a good Christmas present for you, right? An $11 smartwatch? Yeah, well, it connects to your phone. So it basically acts like an external speaker for your phone or like a headset. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. How could it only be $11 if it's new age?
New age? I don't know either. I mean, usually, even like a cheapy thing like this is usually like 50. So that's why I bought it. I want to take it apart and see how cheap it is. But... Well, yeah, if you want, I could go get you another one. They have like 10 of them in stock.
What?
Yeah, I recorded this for a YouTube video.
Oh, great.
Bye, I love you.
Okay, bye. Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Oh, wow. I was able to get a call with my mom in under 6 minutes. I mean, that actually, I'm surprised. I mean, it's hard to set up, but it does work. Well, that was fun. Let's see what's inside of it. Oh, wow, it's putting up a real fight here. You love our light bulbs. Now try our smartphone. Well, that's weird. I thought that was a speaker hole, but it's kind of weird. Well, it looks like it's mostly battery. I'm guessing the battery comes out like this. Yep. Well, it's got a SIM card slot and a micro SD card slot. No way! Yeah, it just goes like right there. I assume that's got to be what it's for. So, what do you know? Yeah, it's a micro SIM. My phone is a nano SIM, so can't use it to test. But yeah, it would seem that this thing could work as a standalone unit if you had a little mini SIM card. Oh, you know, yeah, well, it probably is a speaker. They're probably using the rear chamber to get a little bit of resonance to make the volume a little higher. Yeah, let's see, it's coming loose, I guess. Okay, this, I'm assuming this is the speaker. It's soldered in place. Oh, okay, yeah, so the haptic motor. Oh, the chip actually hasn't been blacked out. Oh, look, they've got an antenna going into the watch band. What is, oh, that's probably the camera. Huh. Oh, no, it's labeled Vib, so yeah, that's the vibration motor. Then I guess the speaker is just enclosed in here. Looks like we got our microphone right there. What's holding this in place? Let me guess. Nothing. Man, I think this might have a capacitive touch screen. I mean, look, you've got 2 ribbon cables going to the screen. Well, I guess we can find out here real quick. Typically what you see inside of a phone, or any modern phone, is there'll be 2 ribbon cables going to the screen. One is for the actual pixels, and the other one is for the touch data. So if it's a resistive touch screen, you're just going to have... the resistive touchscreen basically acts as a, well, it's like a, it's resistive. So it's X resistance and Y resistance, like the Nintendo DS. Let's look at this cable density here. Oh, that's a full density cable. Both of them are. I mean, if it was just a resistive touchscreen, first of all, it'd be kind of mushy. Secondly, it would, well, that's mostly it. Oh, you wouldn't have multi-touch. They've actually got, that's not metal, is it? It is? No way. Must be aluminum. Because they've got this conductive grounding tape going to it. So this should come out in one piece. I'm kind of surprised at, I mean, granted, it's still cheap, but it's not the worst thing. So it's going to be MediaTek. This is going to be, it's probably not acting as shielding. It's probably just, conductive shielding. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting to see like a cheapy glop top in here, but it's actually, it's a MediaTek ARM processor. Huh. That little guy is probably like an audio... Oh, no, that's probably the Bluetooth processor. Yeah, and then your little guy there. Gonna need a charge circuit someplace. It could be... Well, there's probably going to be nothing on the back of the circuit board. Let me see if I can desolder the antenna. Oh, yeah, that probably is the Bluetooth, because see how close it is to the antenna? It's a decent amount of test points on this thing. They're all labeled, too. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. It says that USB is only for charging, but it has data plus, data minus test pads for USB. That's pretty nice. You can take apart, $70 PlayStation 5 controllers and have USB test points in it. Okay, so that's coming to the glass. So this one actually is probably the LCD controller, and this one's probably the touchscreen controller. See how it's in the front? So the touchscreen controller goes there, which means there's a pretty good chance this is probably a separate touchscreen controller integrated circuit that's communicating with the ARM. So they got a little cheapy regulator right there. So that's probably, if I had to guess, that's probably doing a 5 volt to 3.3 volt conversion off the USB line. At least when it's being powered that way. But then, got your Lipo battery. It looks like it has, well, it would just be a single cell, but it looks like it has some sort of fault detect, so it's not just power and ground. So again, I've seen worse. I've seen worse reviews. I've seen reviews where they don't even mention the costumes. It's my mom reminded me that I have a little brother. Maybe I could give this to my little brother. I actually did the taste test on the front surface, and it is actually glass. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, look, the Nintendo Switch is a capacitive touchscreen, but it's not actually glass. So this thing isn't bad. I mean, I'm sure, you know, the user interface isn't very good, but from a hardware standpoint, it's a lot better than I would have expected. I was kind of expecting this to be a complete joke, but it kind of isn't. Like, if I had a mini SIM, I could stick it in here and have a standalone phone. Well, the camera's got to be crap, right? I mean, there's no way it can be. Oh, I should take a picture with this and then find out. Surprisingly not as awful as I would have thought. Maybe people were like, oh, that thing is, I mean, obviously it's not going to be good, but, maybe people just didn't buy it because they just assumed it would be bad, but I don't know, it's probably a serviceable. I mean, it's not going to have any water resistant rating whatsoever. I mean, it's got a hole in the back of it for crying out loud, but I mean, yeah, and they glue connected the camera, but they actually are using, ZIF connectors here, so. I mean, I think the regular price is $20. So again, it's just nuts. Like, I mean, I guess that's, mass production, but, you couldn't even come close to making this for $20. Of course, you're not making. Oh, I thought of one more thing. JTAG connector. Oh. It's probably going to be these test pads right here. Got software reset, serial clock, serial I/O, VBAC ground. Yeah, because if it's ARM, it's going to be probably serial, what's that called? Serial debug wire? No. SWD, yeah. And so that's clock, data, reset, voltage reference, and ground. And yeah, it looks like it's right there. Oh, I wonder if I used my Atmel Ice along with ARM embed. If I could program this thing. I mean, who cares? It's only $12. I can make my own phone watch. Okay, I'm putting it back together. I wonder if you could save photos to an SD card. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to take some really high quality photos with this. It's going to be amazing. All right, well, I'm going to charge this up, and while I do that, I'm going to take a look at some of the other things I bought from Menards' amazing electronics section. Okay, our next item is My Arcade Gamer V Portable. And yes, I do realize that it's like I'm turning into the Ashens channel. Some cat food. As opposed to dog food. What is this? This is awful. Why is buggerole? Oh, okay. Peel off this fake game graphic. Well, oh, it takes batteries. A keyboard. How quaint. Here, Goodwill brand batteries. It's perfect for this device. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say the Enterprise should be hauling garbage. What I meant to say was it should be hauled away as garbage. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? So I still never finished the video on it, but where is it? I think it's the other room. There is this one of these cheap arcade games, and it actually stole one of my old designs for the casing for the Super Nintendo Portable from like 2001. I actually did a whole video about it, but then, man, that was like last December. That was almost a year ago, and I never finished the video. I probably should, but it had this same menu. Oh yes, Curly Monkey. Let's play it. Where's the volume? All right, let's go Curly Monkey. Oh, the screen quality isn't that bad. It's actually, it's a TFT active matrix display. It's not blurring or anything. Beast stroke? Breaststroke. Neither of those sounded good. Curly monkey, backwards on a pig, curly monkey, wild worm. Well, I mean, I will give them some points for not just stealing ROMs. Oh, it's only the finest quality. There's no visible screws. I mean, how else would it come apart, right? Did they internally ultrasonically weld this? They might have just glued it. There's another post there. I think we're almost to the rip zone. I don't want to break the screen. You know what this is going to be, right? It's going to be a glop top and then probably an external quad spy that loads the code. That's how all of these things work. Okay, I got one side released. I should be able to just break it now. And there we go. Oh, that's original. Oh, actually, it's got a pretty decent sized flash on it. Not a, yeah, I kind of expected to see like a glop top, but, oh, and it's got a ZIF connector. Oh, cool, I can use this screen for something worthwhile. Voltage regulator right there. Here's your power switch, speaker, buttons, glop top, and your flash memory. Oh, it's actually Fujitsu. And look at all of these lovely test points around it. And some 0 ohm resistors so you can do it all with a single-sided board. Oh no. Screws. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh no. You know what they did now, don't you? No. No. No, you will die. Oh no. Oh. See, who would have expected them to do that, right? Oh, good gravy. Well, at least I got a nice screen out of it. Time for the last thing. These fake iPod earbuds. These were $5.61, I want to say. I gotta say, I actually bought 2 of these because, I mean, they're cheaper than a 6-pack of beer. Oh no, look. Notice a trend? Did these even fit in my ears? This looks like an ultrasonic toothbrush cleaner, right? So I guess, oh, they've got little barrel plugs at the bottom. Then I guess you plug this into the wall. Yeah, micro USB. Yeah, doubles as dental floss. Ooh, we got 2-page instruction sheet. Roam Pro. Yeah. I just want to see what's in these. I don't even care. I mean, I know this is going to be just nothing. Well, it might have a charging circuit on it. How does this come apart? Like a Zippo? Oh, it's got a little battery in there too. Well, that's a little cute. Like, oh, look at that cute little battery. Oh, look at the cute little battery. I should just go back to Menards and buy all of these because, heck, you can't even get a little Lipo like this for $6. Oh yeah, they picked police car colors. Great, that makes people happy. I was like looking at my cupboard this morning and I'm like, why did I buy this off-brand macaroni and cheese? Probably for the same reason I bought these pieces of junk, you know? How does that come out? Oh, there's a button on it. Oh, that's cheapy. There we go. Okay, yeah, so you just got like a really simple charge controller for Lipo, and it looks like I smashed a coil while I was doing that. Oh no, it'll never jump again. Oh, it still works. Oh, so you can charge these right off of the holder. Oh, well, so you could put a bigger Lipo on this and have a bigger portable charger. That may be kind of cool. So what's inside of these? Probably a little tube Lipo and then a circuit. I'm sure it's not going to be advanced as Apple. Of course, it's not going to be that advanced. No, I want to live. Well, there's your tiny little speaker there. I'll zoom in. Bzzz. Oh no, it's 5-0. Son, how many cheap ear pads did you buy tonight? Oh, it's a little, oh, that's your little Lipo. Oh my gosh, how did they even get that in there? I feel bad for whoever had to solder this. How did they even do that? That's a circuit board that's gonna, I suppose it comes off the end here. Oh, the highest quality plastic. How did I get that? Oh. Yeah, that's your barrel plug connector. Oh, that's, I don't know if you can see that. That's a right angle tack switch. This, yeah, I mean, look at this. It looks like a cop has pulled you over, right? You don't want those colors. Remember how I talked about graphic arts in the last video? Red and blue also, you never want them together because it's the colors of arteries, political parties, and being pulled over. Just bad colors, bad color combination. How did they set? Oh, I know what they would have done. They would have, yeah, they would have pushed this up the bottom and then soldered it to these things. So we can take a look at this tiny little Lipo, the tiniest little Lipo, and it's got masking tape around it. Tiniest little Lipo sounds like a Christmas story. It's like the tiniest little Lipo couldn't find its home for Christmas. Yeah, that's how they would have done that. All right, so you don't care, so bye-bye. Actually, you know, it's tiny little Lipo. Look how cute it is. It's a tiny little Lipo. Hey, I can make my own watch with this. Look at all these great parts I'm getting. I'm going to go back to Menards and buy them all. So I'm assuming, yep. That's it? What the heck is that? Oh, don't tell me they just artificially put weight in it. Oh no, that's probably like a microphone. Yeah. What is this little chip? That's all there is? Oh, it's got markings on it too. Oh, they probably both have. If I had to guess, the circuit board is going to be the same in both because it's cheaper than making two circuit boards that are mirrored. Yeah, I think on the real iPod ones, the battery's actually in the tube. And yeah, they just put them in differently, right, to make them symmetrical. Oh, there's your antenna right there. See that? Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, you've got an actual crystal, you've got your antenna, your charging port, and this looks like it's just an off-the-shelf Bluetooth part. You know, actually, maybe I'll use the other pair because I like to listen to podcasts, like when I'm doing yard work, and then I have my nice Bose noise-canceling headphones, but they have one of those primitive 3mm jacks on them, so I actually have to use the adapter to hook it up to my Pixel 2, but then the adapter gets loose and it comes loose in my pocket, so yeah, maybe I'll use the other pair. Once I managed to read the number, I still couldn't find any data sheets for this chip. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually try to connect these to my phone and see if they work at all. Take the earbuds from charging case. The two earbuds will automatically pair after 5 seconds. Okay. Does that mean they're pairing to each other, I wonder? Pair new device. Oh, there they are, Fisher. Oh, well, that worked a lot easier than the watch did. All right, obviously I have to describe what I'm hearing. I'm going to go to one of my favorite podcasts, Allure, allurepodcast.com. Oh, yeah, I can hear it in my ears. It's in stereo. Oh, yeah, I suppose they'd only fit in your ear one way, so that's how you do left or right. I don't know, pushing the button does. Oh, the button actually pauses it. Actually, I don't think I've listened to this episode yet. Oh, okay, well, obviously it's a podcast, so it's just spoken word. Yeah, I should check it out. Lorepodcast.com. It's about like urban legends and myths and haunted places and, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, anyway, it does sound a little thin. there's not a lot of bass. Well, there's hardly any bass response at all. But I mean, it works. I think I actually, oh yeah, I put a bunch of music on here for when I was doing, what did I call it? Oh, my 90s mega mix. How do you even, is Winamp a thing? I can't remember. Yeah, these actually work okay. I think I might actually mod it to have a bigger Lipo. But yeah, I guess you could stick these in here and charge them off the Lipo that's in here, and then charge that Lipo using a wall wart. So yeah, this was like $5.61. Yeah, they don't sound very good, but they do work. So that's a listening to a podcast while you mow the lawn win. So of all the cheap electronics, this actually has a lot in it for $12. I mean, it's not like I would ever use it, but it's pretty cool that they could cram in there. And these are totally usable rip-off earbud headphone things. And then I scored a few extra Lipo batteries out of it. All right, well, still got that 3D printer review coming up. I just thought you'd enjoy watching me take apart some cheap electronics from Menards.